This broadcast is streamed and produced by Midnight Sports and is not affiliated with any hockey organization, club, or team. Midnight Sports is comprised of hockey parents who stream games for friends and family who cannot attend the games in person.
Sees the Stars have to reset. Murphy does exactly that. Murphy able to work that puck up to Blahnik. Blahnik sends that wide back toward Murphy. Murphy in deep. Tries to find Gimmick. Calling for it is Bizarro. Bizarro fires that in. He shoots. He scores. To the near corner. Bousey picks up the puck there. Throws it toward the slot. Just out of the reach of two Stars players. But it will be Viscoso firing in. That puck's deflected down and in. That's the Stars' goal. Hawks control. Schulman bodies his man there. Blackhawks in for support. O'Connor now for the Stars. Side of the cage. Throws that across. Rolling puck still loose. It's tapped up and in. That's a Stars goal. The Stars score and tie this one up. And just like that with 2. Welcome on in to Hatfield Ice in Colmar, PA. And just a little flyby courtesy of Midnight Sports. Here we are coming to you live. And before we get started, a very special announcement to one of Midnight Sports' own. Happy birthday, Dominic Bizarro. One-time color commentator, full-time Stars player. Wishing you the very best here from up in the broadcast booth today from Hatfield. All right, let's get you set here. Stars were in action earlier today in a thrilling 4-3 overtime victory over the Delco Phantoms in the 2 p.m. game. And of course, as luck would have it, the first one this season, Midnight Sports unable to bring to you from Hatfield. And so you'll just have to take my word for it that it was thrilling, but it very much was. The Stars now will look to build on that victory. And tonight they play the Potomac Patriots here at the Gray Rink at Hatfield Ice. No common opponents, but of course these teams played each other in the first EJEPL showcase in August, with Potomac coming away with a 3-2 victory. Recent games for Potomac include a win at the Long Island Edge 16U AA team, 5-3, a loss to the Frederick Freeze, and a loss to the Richmond Generals. So Potomac, who were able to win earlier today in their EJ opener for the September showcase, will also look to build on that victory. All right, an extended look in here from Hatfield Ice as we look to get underway. It's late Friday night lights, 1:15 left to go on the warm-up board. We're going to get set up here in the booth. Stick around. This is Midnight Sports.
Dreaming through the shadow, gotta compete.
right, there goes the buzzer for the warm-up period. And so just a little last-minute strategy in front of the Stars' goal. We'll see who's going to take that blue paint. Luke Latito did very well in the earlier game today. And given that he's cleaning up the pucks, looks like it'll be Ryan Speaker's blue paint for this evening game. Expect Latito back out there tomorrow. A reminder on Midnight Sports, 8:40 p.m., the New York Stars take on Snyder Hockey in Game 3 of this EJ Showcase. Again, right here on Midnight Sports. But first, it's Game 2 of the Showcase against the Potomac Patriots. The Stars in their road navy blues. Going to be out there. I should say road navy blues and orange. Potomac in their home whites. They are the home team, so they'll get last change. It's an EJ game, 25 minutes on the board. A reminder, that's just suggestive, of course, of the clock in the arena, but we're about ready to get rolling here at the Gray Rink in Colmar, PA. It'll be Russo, Fauci, Ramos, Murphy, and Kocher out there as the 5 skaters for the team from Coney Island. Boards being pounded, ready to roll. Goaltenders checked, scorekeeper checked. Thanks so much for joining us on this Friday Night Lights edition of Midnight Sports. Face-off, clean win there by the Stars. Worked up toward Fauci. Fauci on the puck. He's going to dump on in, and it'll be the Potomac netminder out of the cage early to try and settle that puck down, but it's Russo on it quickly, works it over on a reverse. Potomac picks it up there. Puck's going to sit toward Fauci. He's going to dump right back in, and now Russo, the game winner in Game 1, will try to collect that puck and dump back in. Stars do exactly that. Potomac first to it at the near half wall. They're going to jam it up to the point, but not out just yet, as it's Russo taking a big hit. Potomac takes over. They send it all the way across the ice, and Murphy was pinching up, but Bergman able to settle that long pass down, and the puck's going to sit in the neutral zone momentarily. It's Kocher back on the puck. He's going to take over, gain the line, and dump in. Stars will get their first full sail change out of this one. Bergman on the forecheck, takes the puck off his man, rolls up to the half wall, throws it toward the slot on net there. Polonic will take over, and it's the Patriots trying to emerge with the puck. They work it up to the far half wall, all the way into the neutral zone. Viscoso takes over, seeing the ice for the first time tonight, fires it back in the zone. It's now Potomac working it up to the high defensive slot into the neutral zone. Polyakov fired on his man and forced the dump in. Viscoso takes over. Far corner, tries to tap it up and out of the zone. He does exactly that. Now Potomac gains the line, but only so far, as Polyakov will have to reset at the logo. Coronati will track back to his zone for it, and he picks up that puck in the corner, racks it around for Viscoso, scoots it up for Polyakov. It's a nice zone breakout here from the Stars, emerging with that puck. As Bergman, a late back check there, nicely done by the Patriots. Cuts out the threat. That's going to be a long one in on Speaker. He makes the save, works that over toward Coronati. It was a little loose, but Coronati able to get in front of his man. And Schaefer takes that puck and works it up to the near point. Well, some end-to-end action here. We might get our first stoppage on the icing call against the Stars. With 22:59 remaining to go here in the first. A near breakaway for the Stars. And a rebound for Potomac. But still, goose eggs on the scoreboard, and so Stars can get a change out of this one. Looks like Shulman will take the drop. Puck sits there at the circle, fired in wide of Speaker, and now it'll be Schaefer to go pick up the puck, far side of the ice. Schaefer skates that one all the way across the blue line. Gitman finds it there. Gitman on the puck. He's going to dump on in, and it's O'Connor in for support with him. Gitman first to the puck. Puck racked all the way around to the far half wall. Merging with it are the Stars. Comes to the side of the cage. O'Connor plays it farther along the end boards. Comes all the way up to the half wall here. And it's O'Day firing that in off a skate. It goes wide. And now working his man over is O'Connor in the near corner. Gitman stands up his man who loses his stick. But Potomac able to tap that up and out of the zone. Now a 2-on-2, a 3-on-3 developing right in front of the Stars bench. But absolutely destroying his man. Far side of the ice was Schaefer. Stars control. They'll skate this up to the top of their zone. It's O'Day with some speed through the neutral zone. Push just wide there. Gains the zone, though. It's O'Day still on the puck on the backhand. Looking for Gitman in front. He finds him to the side. Gitman toward the slot. Deflection carries it wide off the stick of O'Connor. But the Stars do enough to draw the first penalty of the evening. And so, Stars about to go to the power play here with 21:58 remaining in the first half. It should be an offensive zone draw here. And we'll see which of the Patriots go into the box. Unclear on what the gesture was. I'll have to check the score sheet afterward. But it was an arm raised, and so just a little bit of a dispute here at the Potomac bench, but eventually a Patriot will head toward the box. And so might have been a too many men given the discussion at the bench. Still not on the board just yet. Potomac getting the explanation. They don't seem particularly satisfied with it, but show me a hockey coach who is, and I'll show you one that's probably not going to have a job anytime soon. In any event, it's Bergman at the dot. Power play unit number 1 over the boards. Gitman's come in just a bit early, but it's dropped, foul drop, so we'll do it all over again with 21:57 left to go here. Ejected from the circle is Bergman. He's going to have to switch with Gitman as the Stars had broken in just a bit too soon. Puck's dropped. Gitman wins that forward. Comes all the way up to the point, though. Does the puck. It's Murphy who's going to walk the blue line. Sends it across the ice for Blahnik. Blahnik back toward Gitman. Gitman tries to corral the puck there, but he takes a hit to the back, and so the Stars have to reset. They keep the zone. Gitman gets it back this time. Kotcher in for support. Kotcher takes over. Side of the net. Throws it toward the front. Nearly touched home there by the Patriots. Instead, we're going to come the other way, and it's the Stars resetting toward the slot. Puck just sits right in front of the camera well, and now it's on Kotcher's stick. Kotcher has it behind the net on the backhand, looking for someone in the slot, works it to the far half wall, and it will eventually be the Patriots working that puck all the way up and out of the zone. A little mini break developing here. It's going to be a hooking call on the Stars as soon as they're able to touch up, and that's going to even things up. 4 men apiece, and an offensive zone draw for the Patriots. As we get the camera nice and balanced for you. Looked like we were a sinking ship there momentarily. But with 21:09 left to go in what's turned into a special teams fest here early on in the first, it's Blahnik to the box for the hook. So for a minute and 11 seconds, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. A lot of ice out there. Both teams, as you know from the top of the broadcast, played earlier today. And so tired legs can lead to open ice. It's Potomac trying to work it to the near side of the ice. It was Fauci in the way. Suing puck ends up in the neutral zone. And now it'll be the Stars trying to collect through Coronati in the far corner. Puck sits there. It's racked up to the far point. Here comes a long one in on Speaker. He'll just make the save there. And it'll be a face-off in the Stars zone with 20:49 left to go here in the first. Now it'll be Russo at the dot, looking to win this cleanly to the far corner. And that puck ends up at the far half wall, but it's intercepted there by Fauci across the slot. He's able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Potomac collects. They'll dump right back in. Coronati turns with his man, fired in on Speaker. He's going to just sit on that one with the save. And so it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars with 20:37 remaining to go here in the first half. Well, some errant scoreboard shots there. We'll get that fixed right now as the Stars are the visitors on the pad. Shot comes in, comes all the way across. It took a deflection, never made it to Speaker, and the Stars able to clear. Potomac, though, fires right back the other way. It was Murphy laying the hit on his man, able to keep his skates, and now he comes forward. Does Murphy. Murphy all the way in. That one's going to be sticked aside by the Potomac netminder. And still 17 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4 hockey. It's Ramos in the slot, tries to fire it forward, hits a shin guard, and here comes Potomac the other way. Murphy's back. Potomac on the puck. Murphy with a nice hip check separates his man from the puck, and taking over is Ramos. He skates around one man. Just 2 seconds left to go in the 4-on-4. 49-second abbreviated power play here for Potomac, who tries to fire it on up. Stars clear the offensive zone and dump right back in. A good way to try and kill off this man advantage for Potomac. It's Gitman all over his man on the back check. Potomac will have to set up again in their own zone. It's Potomac skating with speed now through the neutral zone. They're across the logo into the offensive zone, pushed wide there by O'Day. O'Day rides his man all the way into the end boards. Potomac slaps it around on a reverse. 19 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Patriots. Patriots on the puck. They work it up to the far half wall. Now the far point. They're going to sling that in. They shoot. They score. Oh, boy. Speaker screened in front. And we'll see if the replay is working here. But that was a tough one there for Speaker. It looks like the replay not working for us here tonight. But that was a top corner shot for the Patriots on the man advantage. And just like that, it's Potomac 1, Stars nothing. Now 19-19. Left to go here in the first half. A lot of hockey ahead. This will be Bolognic at the dot. Able to take that puck back towards Schaefer, who gets upended after dumping it forward. And then Atomic cut off on the zone entrance. Potomac picking that puck up in the near corner, trying to fire it farther. But Bolognic in the way and picks up that puck in the low slot. Little bit of stick handling, sees Briscoe creep into the side of the cage, and it was sticked aside by the Potomac netminder. Now the Patriots will come back the other way. Cutting out the threat was Schaefer, working it up toward Bolognic. Schaefer gets the puck back. He's going to stop and turn. He gets taken down, no arm raised, and now Potomac streaks in at the circle. They shoot wide of the cage there, and they look to pick it up at the near side of the ice. It's Briscoe pushing his man at the point. Puck still sits in the offensive zone, though, for Potomac. They're going to walk the blue line and then dump right back in. Firing on that puck is Schaefer behind his own cage. Potomac man there as well. Looking in the slot, they'll come in. Speaker able to make that save, and he covers up immediately. And so with 18:23 left to go in first half, it's a defensive zone draw here for the Stars. Well, this is going to be a face-off on the far side of the ice. It's Shulman who wins that cleanly, and the Stars will try and work it from Murphy over toward Ramos. Comes up to the near point. The Stars will control. Ramos able to get that up and out of the zone, but it goes for an icing. So with 8:12 remaining to go here in the first, we'll do it all over again. Near circle drop in the defensive zone for the Stars. Ramos and Murphy out there. Shulman to take the drop. It's like Gitman and O'Connor as the wingers. Shulman leans over the dot. Puck won by the Patriots up to the top of the circle and then dumped on in. Ramos turns for it. He's got a man all over him trying to just jam the puck up against the end boards right now for some support. That one's going to be swiped wide, and now the Stars in business. So Connor pouring forward. Gitman on a mini break and all alone. He rounds his man. He shoots. He scores. Just like that. The Stars back in this one with 17:55 left to play here in the first half. And again, you'll just have to take my word for it with the replay screen dark. But it's Stars 1, Potomac 1. Just 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Well, 7 minutes and 5 seconds, if you're into math, gone in this one. And it's the Stars putting one on the board. And now looking for more. Viscoso working that puck over toward Coronati in the defensive zone. Coronati tracks deep at the near corner, and that one's just going to be ejected on out for an icing. And so 17:42 remaining to go here in the first half. Defensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, it was a wonderful pass and streak into the offensive zone there for the Stars to get on the board. But now Potomac controls the puck in the offensive end. They're going to fire that in. It goes off a body, and the puck just sits in the offensive zone right now for Potomac. But taking over are the Stars. The Stars pour forward again. This time it's Kocher. Kocher shoots in high of the cage, and it'll be Potomac trying to take over in front of the camera. Well, quick zone exit, but Coronati first to the puck in the neutral zone, works it over for Viscoso off the boards, and Potomac takes over, but it's Fauci creeping in with Kocher there, nearly in on their man. This one's going to come all the way across the end line, and we'll get a stoppage in play with 17:11 for an icing. And a Stars offensive zone draw here in Colmar, PA. Now, we can't thank you enough for joining us. Late night game. Game number 2 for the Stars in this EJ Showcase. We could do it without you, but we wouldn't. Oh, it's Bergman off the back leg of the official. That one looked like it hurt, but creeping in was Schaefer to keep the zone. Potomac's going to have to try the other side of the ice this time. They work that puck up. Not past O'Day at the near point. Creeping onto the puck is Bergman. Comes off his stick, though. And now it's Potomac who's going to come the other way. The Ice Monster picking up that puck. And now the Patriots on in. Speaker gets down, sticks that one aside. And the Patriots trying to pick up the puck at the end boards. This one's going to be racked around. And the Stars will control in their own end. Stars all the way across center ice. It's Bergman into the offensive zone. Tight angle shot hits the side of the cage. Wrong side if you're a Stars fan. Right side if you're a Potomac fan. Thrown out front. Potomac's going to control. Now at the bottom of the near circle. Bergman upends a Potomac man and his own. Takes over the puck momentarily, but the Patriots pick it right back up. They work it up to the point. Not out just yet. Momentum does carry that puck out. Look out. Potomac into the offensive end. They send it all the way across. They're in tight on Speaker. He gets in front of that one aggressively and makes the follow-up save on the batted puck out of the air. And just like that, it's a defensive zone draw as Speaker had come way out of the crease, far side of the ice. And so with 16:07 left to go here in the first, Stars live to fight another day, and it'll be Russo to take the drop. Clean win all the way back to Murphy. Murphy will skate this puck up far side of the ice and then get it all the way out of the zone. Turning for it now is Briscoe, running for it so it doesn't cross the end line. Just a bit of a miscommunication there. And so it's going to be a defensive zone drop here for the Stars. Well, Murphy, Russo, Briscoe, Ramos, and Adamek out there. And it's another face-off win there by the Stars as we get your clock rolling. Puck's going to come on out of the zone. Stars control. It's Russo flicking that all the way across, gaining the zone. Adamek first to it. Adamek on the puck, comes off his stick, but Russo there to pick up the loose change. On up to Murphy. Ramos calling for it with some open ice. Wow, Murphy bats it out of the air, then fires it home. Oh, boy, what a play. Goal of the year candidate there for Brandon Murphy as he was able to hold the zone and flick the puck out of the air back to his stick and then laser one past the Potomac defenders and netminder and give the Stars a lead here with 15:36 left to go in what candidly has been a very eventful first 9.5 minutes of this one. All right, Stars 2, Patriots 1. So much hockey left. It should be illegal. It's Shulman winning that faceoff forward, but without control. Now Potomac tries to send that up across center ice, but it'll be Shulman trying to dump it in deeper. Instead, puck comes all the way back to O'Day. He's going to work it to the near side of the ice. Potomac there first. They jab it just a bit farther. O'Day, long reach, but the puck hops over his stick. Coming over is Schaefer. That puck comes up and in. Oh, boy. That puck knuckled into the top corner. And just like that, it's now 2-2 with 15:18 left to go in this one. And by this one, I mean the first half. So, Stars had some momentum, a little wind out of the sail there as that one hit the top corner. And Shulman in to try and win this faceoff once again. Puck comes all the way over to the far side of the ice, cutting it out where the Stars at first. Potomac looks to dump in once again. It's Potomac in the slot, but long reach of O'Day sees that puck just dumped in off a shin guard instead. Schaefer turns to pick up. Puck comes up through the air. Potomac tries to touch it farther. O'Connor bodies his man, and now the dump in will come all the way in on Speaker, who's just going to leave it and then move it for the defenseman, O'Day. So O'Day on the puck, skating it up and out of his zone, all the way toward the offensive zone. The dump in's cut out, but the puck sits there on the stick of Gitman. Gitman able to look all the way back up to the near point. O'Day fires in wide of the cage. It hit the outside of the bottom pipe of the net. And Potomac looks to take over on the far side of the ice. They've got a 3-on-2 developing here if they hurry. Getting back is Russo. It's Potomac on the forehand. Can't swipe it farther because O'Day, with some good stick work, able to get in the way of that one. Potomac had creeped in to try and keep the zone, but it was O'Connor able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Long shot in from Potomac. Goes wide, and it's now Potomac trying to pick up the puck in the offensive end. Stars bodying their man, but Potomac walks the blue line. Screen shot. That one's going to be blockered aside. Speaker saw that one the whole way. Ensuing shot hits a skate. And now it's swiped on not once but twice. Goes to the end boards. Chaotic down in the crease as the net comes off its moorings. Speaker gives the Potomac man a little bit of a what for as he sat in the blue paint. And so we'll get a stoppage in play here with 13:48 remaining in the first. All knotted up at 2 apiece. Now, should be a far side of the ice neutral zone drop. Looks to be here as Potomac had taken the net off its moorings. And so the faceoff comes outside the Stars zone. This will be Bolognic at the dot. Bolognic chops that over for the winger, but it hits a couple of skates. Potomac will collect and circle in the neutral zone. Puck thrown all the way across the ice. First to it is Coronati, and that puck just rolls at the logo. Neither team able to control just yet. Rolling puck finds Viscoso this time. He's going to send that up through the neutral zone. Potomac breaks in. They're offside. They're not called. It's shot in. Speaker with the save, and now it's Coronati trying to get that puck out from the end boards. Rolling puck. It's going to come all the way up to the blue line, but kept in by Potomac. Ensuing shot goes wide. Patriots trying to pick that puck up, and now called for a penalty. It's going to be Viscoso, but only once the Stars touch up. As that's dumped in just a bit farther. That puck is bouncing tonight over a couple of sticks, and now the Stars do, in fact, touch up. Now, that entire play set up by the non-offside call on Potomac, and Viscoso upended his man near the boards. He's going to go to the box here with 13:04 remaining. It's a cross-check against the alternate captain and a defensive zone draw upcoming against the Stars. With things all knotted up, but the Stars down a man for the next 2 minutes as soon as it gets put on the board. It's Russo, far dot. Wins that draw cleanly, up to Murphy. Murphy able to get this puck all the way up. It's going to be on net, and so no icing as Potomac tries to fire that puck on up, but it's Fauci on the forecheck, able to delay his man long enough for the Stars to get reset in the neutral zone. Now Potomac pouring forward in the offensive zone. They throw that in on Speaker. He leaves it for a defenseman. As that puck, it was Ramos who was able to send it all the way down for an icing, but he eats up valuable time on Potomac's power play for the upcoming defensive zone draw. Well, 12:40 remaining to go here, almost halfway through the first half, if that tracks for you at home. And it's going to be a face-off to Speaker's left. Russo to take. Puck's dropped, sits at the dot. Russo gets tied up by his man, and Potomac takes over. They work it to the far side of the ice. They curl in, top of the circle. Speaker able to get all the way across on the follow-up. That puck's still loose, and it's the Stars controlling, and it'll be Murphy. And he dumps on in behind the net. Well, a couple of shots there for the home team, but nothing to the back of the twine as Potomac looks to set up. Potomac trying that shot pass from the point, and nearly in were they, but now they'll creep in on the near side of the ice. It's Potomac all the way around behind the net, looking to the top of the point. They're going to fire in. Speaker able to stick that aside, and it's Potomac trying to get that rebound, but Russo able to send it to the end boards. It's now Potomac, far side of the ice, and they can't control at the blue line, and so Fauci will harass his man on the forecheck. Stars can get a partial change out of this one. Potomac sets up once again all the way across neutral ice. He'll fire this one across, and now it'll be O'Day first to it. Jabs it off the boards, doesn't want to take an icing, but it's eventually going to cross the end line anyway. He played the right angle on that one, just a strange carom off the board, sees that go all the way down, and so with 33 seconds left to go in the man advantage and 11:36 left to go in the first half, it's a defensive zone draw here for the Stars. Well, it's going to be near circle drop here for the road team. Well, technically for both teams, I guess. It's Potomac, though, firing that all the way across, but it's Kocher on a mini break, and he shoots, so it's chested aside nicely by the Potomac netminder, and so it's the Patriots coming back the other way. Kocher with a very nice shorty chance there. He had a man breathing down his neck and not much real estate, able to lift the puck, but standing tall was the Patriots netminder, and so onward we play, tied 2 apiece. It's Potomac trying to jab that all the way across. They'll work that puck deep. Now turning in the near corner is Schaefer to try and pick it up. He's got a Potomac man on him. In comes Kocher for support. Schaefer and Kocher will twirl with it. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey as Potomac controls in that offensive corner, but it's Schulman dancing in to take that puck and fire it off the glass. And now on the forecheck is Adamek. Potomac will come right back the other way. Potomac into the offensive end, turning there. His man was Schaefer. That puck bounces off O'Day in front. Oh, unfortunate for the Stars as it hit a defenseman in front. Nothing the Stars could do on that. And just like that, it's Potomac 3, Stars 2. And so the Stars will need to get that one back to tie this one up. Now, nothing to be done for the Stars. It was a laser fired in. And it was the Stars defenseman trying to block the shot. Unfortunately, took a bad carom and ended up in the back of the net. So 99 times out of 100, that won't happen. Unfortunately for the Stars, it was the one time it did. And so now it's the Stars trying to work the puck forward once again. Viscoso touches it into the offensive zone. Potomac will sit on it there and send it all the way back down. Should go for an icing. It does with 10:20. Well, now 10:18 left to go here in the first half. It'll be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. A reminder, 8:40 p.m. tomorrow right here on Midnight Sports from the Green Rink at Hatfield Ice. It'll be the Stars, taking on Snyder Hockey. And now it's O'Connor firing in just wide of the cage on the deflection. The Stars look to pick it up once again in the near corner. It's O'Connor on the forecheck. Nearly takes the puck off his man. He got the stick in the way. Potomac will break out now, though, all the way up the ice. It was Gitman who deflected that up to Coronati, and now that puck's going to be dumped on in. It's Potomac trying to get that puck first, but Gitman is there. He cycles that puck on down for Schulman, who had to pick up his stick, and Potomac looks to come away with it at the far half wall. It's Potomac able to wash that hand pass because Potomac touched it first, and now it will be the Patriots breaking out of their own zone. 2-on-2 developing here for Potomac with speed into the offensive end. Shooting in. Speaker just kicks that one aside, and now the Stars try to come right back the other way. Only work it up to the near point. Coronati bodied in the corner there. Stays with his man, and Potomac will try the far side of the ice. It's Potomac, far circle. And they're just going to dump on in as there is no passing lane. Now Viscoso will stand his man up at that far corner, and that puck's going to be sent all the way down the ice. Potomac takes over at their own blue line. It's the Patriots working that puck up through the neutral zone. Touched farther, though, by Coronati. Potomac resets. Potomac into the offensive zone, and they'll carry it all the way to the corner there until Gitman able to get in the way of that zone break-in attempt, and the Stars come right back to the neutral zone. Puck sits right in front of the scorer's booth, and it's going to be touched farther by the Stars. No icing as Bolonic on his man in the offensive zone, but without possession. Potomac will come right back the other way through the neutral zone. Standing his man up is Briscoe. He gets some help from Ramos. Potomac, though, still breaks on in. That puck comes all the way across. It's deflected wide. Potomac throws that right back in. They're tight on speaker. They score. Well, back post. Potomac able to fire that one home and double their lead with 8:29 left to go here in the first half. It's Potomac 4, Stars 2. Well, if you heard anything about the earlier game, you know, the Stars were down 2 goals going into halftime. They were able to hold the Delco Phantoms to no goals in the second half. And they'll look to repeat that feat here with 8 minutes left to go in the first and all at 25 minutes left to go in the second. It's now Murphy with the puck behind his net. Potomac emerges with it out front. They shoot, they score. Oh, boy. They were in tight on speaker again, and they were able to find the back of the net there. And so, just like that, it's Potomac 5, Stars 2. 8:12 left to go here in the first half. Now it was a bang-bang play from behind the Stars net out in front. And so it'll be Russo on the ensuing drop. Puck one forward there A veteran play by Russo to see that the wing was creeping in for Potomac, so he played it forward rather than back to his defender so as not to give up what could have been a lot of momentum in the other direction. It's now Potomac controlling in the offensive zone, and it's the Stars trying to get the puck out here, but it'll be a penalty on the Stars for the hit. It looks like it's Fauci going to the box here with 7:51 remaining in the first. Stars to the box for 2 minutes, down 3 goals here. And Fauci goes for roughing. So down 3, down a man for the next 2 minutes. It'll be Russo to take the drop. One toward the slot, and it was Kocher getting down quickly to block that shot all the way up and out of the zone. And now he pins it in front of the scorer's table on the far side of the ice to try and kill off some of this penalty. Potomac comes away with the puck. They break into the offensive end. They shoot in. Speaker kicks that one aside. And now it's the Stars trying to come away with the puck upended. Was the Stars man as Potomac goes point to point. Potomac fires that one in. It hits a couple of bodies in front. And now it's Viscoso jabbing that up and off the boards. We'll see if it's on target or goes for an icing. Looks like it's going to sit down. It does eventually cross the end line with 7:14 remaining to go here in the first. And so a defensive zone draw with 1:24 left to go on the man advantage for Potomac. And a defensive zone draw that is for the Stars. Now it's the Stars winning that faceoff cleanly and then firing that around the boards, but up into the netting it goes. And so we'll do it all over again here on the far side of the defensive zone. 1:20 remaining to go on the man advantage for the Patriots. Schulman at the dot. No, not Schulman. In fact, Schulman was on the wing. Looks like it might have been Bergman there at the dot. And so Potomac tries to fire it in. It hits a body. They take over, though, on the forehand to the Patriots. That puck comes all the way up to the near point, and the Patriots will dump in. Some jostling in front of the cage. Speaker able to just glove that one and buy his team a change if they want it. 1:01 remaining to go on the man advantage. 6:52 remaining to go in the first half. Now Ramos and Murphy out there as the defenders. Looks to be Schulman and Bergman as the forwards. Schulman ties his man up at the dot. Puck just sits there on the red paint. Eventually finds its way to Ramos, who jabs it all the way around, and icing's going to be waved on this one. And so Bergman on the forecheck, able to body his man at the far corner. Potomac, though, had moved the puck. Now Potomac able to escape the zone. It was a 2-forward forecheck there on the kill for the Stars as they look to cause some havoc and maybe get a shorthanded opportunity. The Stars, though, able to send that puck right back out of the zone. This one's going to be touched up by the Potomac netminder after icing had been waved. Onward we play. 27 seconds left to go in the man advantage as we get to 6:15 in the first. Now Potomac creeping in, shooting wide as they had a shooting lane, but Speaker saw it the whole way anyway and had that far low corner covered up. And so it'll be the Patriots trying to track back at the logo and build up some speed. They do in the high slot. Screen shot comes in, but it was a shot blocked by Ramos that sent that puck to the far corner. It's 5-on-5 hockey now here from Colmar, PA, as the penalty has expired. Patriots work that puck up in the neutral zone and then send it all the way across, and they break into the offensive zone on the backhand. It's the Patriots working it up to the far point. They shoot in. Speaker kicks that aside, and the Stars look to collect and get that up and out of the zone. It's Adamek all the way across the ice. He's able to get that puck out of the zone, and he was looking there for Polyakov, who gets that puck into the offensive end. But Potomac takes over possession, and it's going to be sent all the way down. This one will go for an icing with 5:17 left to go in the first half. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the visiting Stars. And they'll look to get a little momentum back on their side. At 2-1, it looked like they had things rolling. And Potomac, as is so often the case in these youth hockey games, able to push hard and tilt the ice in the other direction. Far dot. Schulman wins that up to Schaefer. Schaefer fires that one in. It's going to be blockered aside by the Potomac netminder. And it's now O'Day keeping the zone down toward Gitman. Gitman dumps it in just a bit farther. Gitman shoulders his man there, looks to take the puck off him. Potomac kicks it, but coming away with it is Shulman. He throws it out front. Oh, the shot goes just wide. Couldn't get full purchase on it with the Stars, and then the clearance goes up into the netting with 4:55 left to go in the first. Stars with a good chance there. Just missed it on a timing play out front. It's how Potomac had scored their last three. And the Stars looking to do the same. And they'll set up it once again here at the near circle. It'll be Shulman, Gitman, and O'Connor as the forwards. One up to O'Day, over towards Schaefer, handcuffed by the pass. So Potomac able to get that puck up and out of the zone. Schaefer, though, able to control up for O'Connor. O'Connor works it farther in the neutral zone and then takes the puck over once again. Breaks into the offensive end. O'Connor bodied there. He had carried it deep into the zone. Now Gitman on the forecheck as the rolling puck comes up to the half wall. It's Gitman up for O'Day. O'Day down towards Shulman, and then thrown in wide of the cage was the O'Day shot. And creeping in was Schaefer to keep the zone. Fired in, tight angle shot, blocker to side there by Potomac. It's now the Patriots picking up the puck at the near half wall, on up all the way through the neutral zone. This one's going to be a washed icing, so Bolognic tracks back for it in the far defensive corner. He works it over toward Schaefer. Schaefer picks it up on the forehand. That rolling puck finds a Potomac stick. Schaefer gets it back in that far corner, thrown all the way across. It's going to be settled by Gitman. Gitman on the puck, works that up and out of the zone. Potomac will have to reset with under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. It's the Stars breaking in, but just offside. Bolognic nearly kept that in the offensive zone. Instead, we get a whistle with 3:51 remaining to go here in the first half. It will be a drop in the neutral zone here, closest to the Potomac zone. It's Bolognic at the dot there. It's one forward, but without control. And now Potomac can't control past Bolognic at first. And they'll try again, far side of the ice. Viscoso gets back. He's got Coronati back there with him. Rolling puck all the way to the end boards. Coronati turns for it now behind the Stars cage. Puck sent up on a hand pass, but it's in the defensive zone for the Stars. Not out just yet as Potomac pushed off the puck at first by Polyakov, but they retain possession in the offensive zone. They shoot, they score in the low slot. Just like that, Potomac increases their lead with 3:22 remaining to go here in the first. It's Potomac scoring from the slot, and so first half, Stars down 4 now, looking to strike back and get back in this one in Colmar, PA. Russo at the dot. Puck's dropped, won by Russo back toward Murphy. Murphy works that up toward Russo once again. And Russo will dump in, and now Fauci fires on it in the offensive zone. Just out of his reach, Potomac comes the other way. Ramos settles that puck down. It's Ramos into the offensive zone. Goes around a man, goes around a second, shoots! And it's saved nicely there by Potomac. Thrown out front, but it finds a Potomac stick. And the Patriots will break out the other way. Tracking back forward is Russo in the neutral zone. He's got Fauci back there for support. Rolling puck finds a Potomac man all the way across. Come the Patriots through the slot. Can't find a stick. Comes up to the near half wall. It's Potomac circling with the puck in the near corner. And Murphy able to clean his man up in front of the crease, but he's going to go to the box for it as the officials trying to call a tight game with 2:38 left to go here in the first half. It'll be the Stars to the box, down 4. And Potomac back to the power play as Ramos will take the long skate over. 2 minutes for roughing. And the Stars will look to create something shorthanded. Now it'll be Viscoso and Coronati, Atomic and Gitman out there as the 4 penalty killers for the team in navy blue. Bouncing puck finds a Potomac stick. Potomac goes point to point. They fire in. It was Atomic with a nice shot block. He gets that puck up and out of the zone. It's now Potomac curling back in the offensive zone. This time they'll dump in. Puck will twirl all the way to the far side of the zone. Absolutely upending his man is Viscoso, but Potomac, still with the puck at the end boards. Now Viscoso trying to jam up some of this power play time for Potomac against the boards. That puck's going to escape the zone as it was rolling on the Patriots man. Potomac fires that up, but they hit Atomic. Atomic excuse me, it's Gitman. Gitman was in the way on that one, and now Adamek gets back as they fire in on Speaker. He's just going to glove that one down, and so with 1:55 left to go here in the first, it's going to be a defensive zone draw. 1:17 left to go on the man advantage for the Patriots. Well, it's a face-off. It's one forward by the Stars. Adamek able to bang it off his man and out of the zone. He gets upended there, as did the Patriots man, and now Potomac looks to fire it right back in. O'Day's going to settle that puck down. Rolls all the way across toward Schaefer. Schaefer will dump that puck forward to kill off some of this power play of Potomac. Well, credit to the Stars here. They are skating hard, down 4, but not giving up on this one as there's a lot of hockey left to be played. It's Russo working that puck forward. Russo, with the game-winning goal last game, now has the puck on his forehand, and he'll curl up toward the point. Bouncing puck comes up to the blue line, but Russo still with it. Now putting on a stick handling and skating clinic is Russo as he curls at the logo. He splits the defenders into the offensive zone. Killing off this penalty single-handed is Russo. Works that puck up toward Fauci, who fires in, he shoots, he scores! Yes, sir, that's a short-handed goal for the Stars. And just like that, the Stars cut this down to a 3-goal lead while on the penalty kill. Boy, they needed that one, and they got it. It was Russo to Fauci, and it ends up in the back of the Patriots net with 1 minute even left to play, and still 22 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Patriots. Russo readies himself at the dot. Stars nearly control, but now it's the Patriots pouring into the offensive end. They work it up to the far point. Does Potomac. Watching his man was Russo. Shot blocked by Russo. Sends that wide. It's now Schaefer trying to body his man there. Potomac controls. Far half wall. Far point is Potomac. 3 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Potomac with the puck at that far circle all the way up, but it's the Stars through Kocher off the bench, able to get that puck to safety in the near corner. It's now a bouncing puck. Stars looking to get it out of the near corner. Potomac bodying their man there. 23 seconds left to go as we play on. Stars trying to kill off some of this first half. As curling with it is Schaefer. Schaefer on the backhand, fires that across for Russo, settles it down, comes across the blue line. Now the Stars want more before the end of the first half. It's Kocher. Oh, he gets taken out there. No arm raised, though, as he had just released the puck. And Potomac will settle it, fired all the way across the ice, and Murphy settles it down. That does it for the first half here from Colmar, PA. It's Potomac 6, the Stars 3. Stick around. We're going to put 25 minutes on the board after the ice cut. This is Midnight Sports.
The echoes howl, bay like bricks and shattered ground. Engine roars like beasts on fire, chasing dreams on broken wire. Pedal down, the rush is real. Heartbeat sync with spinning wheel. Lights flash by in blurry streak. Highway signs too fast to peak. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Hands grip tight, the steering wheel. Stealing nerves against the field. Rolling hills and sharp descents. Never stop us, so hell bent. Radio bears adrenaline. Fingers tap on skin and tin. Horizon looms, but never near. Push the limits, lose the fear. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt.
We are back here at Hatfield. And give you an update. Shots are 27-8 in the arena. Not sure if we missed some from Potomac or accidentally gave them to the Stars. So we'll get that right here on your screen. But just to give you an update, sometimes wrong button gets pushed on the screen. So we're going to true up our shots to the scoreboard in the arena. But more importantly, Stars with a shorty late on in the second half. And so it is a 6-3 hockey game here in Colmar, PA. And so, little last minute strategy at the benches, and then we will get rolling once again for the second half of this one. Remember, game 3 tomorrow, right here on Midnight Sports, 8:40 p.m., subject to carrier restrictions. Just not sure if we'll get the strong enough cell signal from the green rink, but we will most certainly give it a shot. And so tune in 8:40 p.m. tomorrow. And we'll have the Stars for you right here on Midnight Sports. They take on Snyder Hockey. But of course, 25 minutes of hockey left to go in this one. Stars looking to repeat their performance from the second half earlier today. Chipping it forward on the faceoff win of Russo is Kocher. Kocher pours in the offensive zone, and he takes on two men there behind the net. In for support is Russo. It's Kocher emerging with it. Tried to tuck it home. Puck just hopped off his stick. It's Murphy, though, stopping his man cold in his tracks. Fauci keeping the zone. Kocher will flick that puck into the offensive end. Russo curls with it in the far corner and then cycles it deeper for Fauci. Fauci on the puck, throws it in front. That one's going to be sticked aside and then covered up by the Potomac netminder. And so we'll get a stoppage in play here and an offensive zone draw coming up for the Stars. Good first 31 seconds and a full shift there from the road team. It will be Bergman. He's got Bolognic as his centerman and Polyakov in the slot. Coronati and Viscoso on the puck. Bolognic clean win. Soft puck, though, ends up finding a Potomac man. And he pours into the offensive end. Potomac on the puck there. In the near corner, Stars look to emerge with it. Comes up to the point. Oh, boy, it was a nice play there by Bergman, who stick lifted his man and exited the zone with the puck. Now Bergman leans on his man, separates him from the puck. Taking over is Polyakov as Bergman and his man continue to joust. Coronati near point, works it on down. Puck finds Bergman, back to Polyakov, up to the point. Coronati keeps the zone, feathers it just a bit farther. Polyakov gloves it, drops it. Bergman fires it across the ice. It's going to go all the way across. Viscoso with the zone keep, racked right back in. It's now Polyakov and Bolognic trying to combine in the near half wall. Fired in, deflection, creeps up on the netminder, but it's a nice save by the Patriots. Some good work there by the Stars to get the shot on goal. Or two, it looks like, on the board in the rink. And so, just a little bit of conversation between the players after the play. But coming over the boards are Briscoe, Russo, and Atomic. As the forwards, Coronati and Viscoso stay out for this near circle offensive zone drop. Briscoe firing in on the puck, works it back over to Russo. Russo up to the point, fired in off a body. Now Viscoso tries to be first to that puck. He is, and he's able to fire it just a bit deeper. Now Potomac behind their own net looks to take over. It's Briscoe laying the shoulder in his man, and that bouncing puck comes off a stick. Atomic able to keep it over toward Briscoe, fires it farther, far side of the ice. Stars with some offensive zone time here. Briscoe bodied there. Russo stick lifts his man. Potomac looks to emerge with the puck. They do. They fire it all the way toward the neutral zone. It was Coronati getting in the way at first. Now Potomac breaks into the offensive end. Coronati gets back in a hurry. Puck worked over toward Atomic. He's able to fire it off the boards. Then it sent right back in, and it finds the back of the net on a deflection up and over the shoulder, of Speaker. And just like that, Potomac, their first shot on goal here in the second, able to find the back of the net and return their lead 2-4. So the ensuing faceoff's going to be Schulman. It was a deflection in the blue paint that carried that up and over. And so Potomac finds the back of the net, and they look to do more here as Speaker chops that out of the air. On the shot, it will be a bouncing puck that comes up to the end boards, and it'll be Schaefer picking that puck up and firing it up and out of the zone. It's Potomac cutting out that neutral zone pass and pouring right back in. Patriots on the puck. And Stars try to reverse. They do. Schaefer over toward O'Day. Puck sits in the offensive zone here for Potomac. Not out just yet. Bouncing puck, top of the circle. Gitman racks it farther. And the Stars look to pick up that puck in the near corner. Unable to do so just yet. Puck sits there at the near half wall. Stars emerge with it to the near point. Again, not out. As Potomac has the puck, but here comes Shulman all the way across the ice. He fires that, and it takes a deflection just wide. O'Connor chips it back towards Shulman, who throws it out front, way out of the net. Was the Potomac netminder, and so the Patriots will just ice this one and buy their netminder a little time to get back in the crease with 21:57 left to go in the second. It's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Bergman, Bolognic, and Polyakov out there as the forwards. Ramos and Murphy as the defenders. Clean win there by the Stars. Fired in there by Murphy, just wide of the cage. And it'll be Bergman working that puck just a bit deeper. Now it's Polyakov on up toward Ramos. Ramos fires in. It hits a shin guard, goes wide. Polyakov gets the puck back. Right in front of the camera well. He's going to cycle very well with Bolognic. Bolognic fires that across the ice, looking for Bergman. Bergman on up. Stars moving the puck very well here as Murphy settles that puck down, dumps in once again. Bergman to collect. Bergman at the end boards. Bergman on the backhand, trying to send that toward the slot. Still in the backhand, in the slot. Puck careens to the side of the cage, and now Polyakov settles it down, works it up to the slot, fired in. That hits a stick, never reaches the goal mouth, and Potomac able to fight that one off. And so it'll be Bergman on a quick up, turning with the puck at the near half wall toward the slot, tries to fire it there. Potomac comes away with the puck. It's Potomac on the puck into the offensive end, pushed wide by Viscoso, and they'll have to come all the way out of the zone, and then they'll curl right back in at the blue line. It's Potomac on the puck, working that puck deep, and Viscoso will tap that puck just a bit farther. Stars look to emerge with it. Puck at the top of the circle, sent toward the slot. It's Potomac on the puck there, trying to work that puck just deeper in the zone. Potomac on the puck. They send it up to the blue line, but on out. And so they'll have to track all the way back for it. Polyakov on the forecheck. Potomac with the quick up. It's going to be picked off there by Fauci, who delays. Stars get back on side. And now Potomac picks it up at the logo. Patriots on the puck. They'll dump on in on the backhand off the end boards. Speaker able to stick it aside to his defender, and the puck will come all the way up and out of the zone. Stars nearly emerge with it. It was Kocher looking for Fauci. Stick gets in the way, but the Stars take over once again. That puck sits against a skate right in front of the Potomac bench. Stars fired in just a foot into the zone, but Potomac's going to come the other way with it. Fauci bodies his man. Potomac able to work that over the near side of the ice, but not past Russo. Now Coronati fires on the puck. Coronati into the offensive end. On the forehand, shoots. That one goes high of the cage. It'll be the Patriots coming right back the other way. Jamming it up was Viscoso. Patriots just fired in once they gain the line. Bouncing puck's going to come all the way to the side of the cage. Potomac there. They fired in front as that bouncing puck sits right at the top of the blue paint. It's still loose there. It's Fauci emerging with it. He's bodied off the puck at the blue line, but turning back for it is Viscoso. Viscoso on the puck. He goes over toward Coronati. Just a little too hot to handle. Potomac controls now, but that bouncing puck comes up past the blue line. It was good work there by Kocher and Fauci. Fauci into the offensive end, looking for Russo in the slot. Puck hits a stick. Russo takes over. Near corner, all the way up to the blue line. It was O'Day looking to control. Puck bounced on him. Schaefer able to jam up that zone breakout at first. Puck rolls in the neutral zone, and now it's Potomac going point to point at the logo. Potomac on the puck at the blue line in the offensive end. They nearly were in on the slot there, but O'Day, long reach, able to get in the way of it. And so Potomac has to reset. They do. They fire it up to their own blue line, does Potomac. And it's Gitman able to rack that farther. It ends up actually in the Patriots bench. And so with 18:35 remaining to go here in the second, shots 29-13. It will be a neutral zone draw for the Stars. Well, it'll be Schulman to take. He's got Gitman to his left, wins that back to Schaefer, and now it's Potomac taking over in the offensive end. They chip it up, but not past O'Day. O'Day bodied off the puck there at the point on the back check by the Patriots. Puck just sits here at the half wall. O'Day able to work it farther. In for support was O'Connor as that bouncing puck stayed in the corner, and then it's racked farther as Gitman on the puck at the end boards leans on his man behind the cage. Puck sits there. Gitman tries to get it back on his stick. Two Potomac men in for support to take the puck off of him as Schaefer had creeped down to try and control the puck there. It's tapped farther by the Stars, but without control now as Potomac emerges with it. All the way through the neutral zone come the Patriots. Puck sits at the blue line, and then it's tucked farther, but O'Day able to kick that out of trouble right back to with tape on his stick and emerge with the puck from the defensive zone. It's O'Day gaining the line, tracking all the way into the offensive end. He gets hit by two men, but not before he had released the puck into the offensive zone. Now Potomac will try the far side of the ice. Murphy bodies his man there, separates him from the puck. The hitting has really picked up here, despite the 4-goal game going on. Players from both teams just on top of each other, and Speaker with the save. So with 17-19 left to go here in the second half, it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Shots 30-13 right now. Doesn't fully tell the tale of this game. A good shooting percentage for the Stars, to be sure. High danger chances still in Potomac's favor. It's now the Stars trying to get this puck out of the zone. At the end wall are the Patriots with the puck. They throw it all the way up to the near point and out of the zone. And now it's Briscoe in a mini break. Briscoe all the way into the offensive end. He shoots, and that's saved as Briscoe goes flying into the boards. And it's going to be an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Briscoe no worse for the wear. It's the shot on goal, but nothing more for the visitors as it was saved by the Potomac netminder. Now it'll be Russo to take this near zone drop. Puck won forward by the Stars, but without control as Potomac has it behind their net. It's now Murphy, far side of the ice. Just flicks that right on back into the offensive zone. Adamek on the puck, gets hooked on the hand, no arm raised, as Potomac looks to come away with it. Potomac does. They fire at that all the way down. Should go for an icing. There's the whistle with 16:43 left in the second. We'll do it all over again in the offensive zone for the Stars. Well, if you missed it at the top of the broadcast, a very happy birthday to our own 00 part-time commentator, full-time skater for the New York Stars, Dominic Pizarro. We hope you are having a good birthday and look forward to your return to the team once you come off the long-term injured reserve list. Now Belonik at the dot. It's one out of the zone by Potomac. It's going to be on net, and now it's Speaker working that puck over toward Murphy. Murphy's going to curl with it, and it's Murphy behind his own cage, able to pass it to himself. Murphy works that up to Bergman, but just out of his reach, and it'll go for an icing with 16:27 left to go here in the second. A defensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars. Well, it's Snyder hockey tomorrow at 8:40 p.m. and then on Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m., the Stars renew their rivalry against the Southwestchester Blackhawks right here at the Gray Rink at Hatfield Ice. So 2 more games in this showcase for the New York Stars tomorrow, 8:40 p.m., and then Sunday, 9:30 a.m., as Potomac fires in wide of the cage. Speaker gets up, and he's able to jump on that one. And so it's a save for the Stars as that puck caught Speaker up high, but he was able to dive on the rebound after making the save with the chest protector. This will be a face-off in the Stars zone at the far circle. Well, it's Schulman working it back to Viscoso, and that puck's going to come all the way out. Icing waved as the Potomac defender was close enough to it. It was Gitman nearly on that puck before the Potomac man. And now it is the Patriots trying to work that up and out of the zone. They do across the ice. Come the Patriots, upended was Viscoso. Patriots still on the puck. Patriots there. Viscoso bodies his man, and now the Stars in business back the other way. It's the Stars on the puck. Schulman looking for Gitman across the ice. He finds a backhander save nicely. Gitman upended after the shot, and we're going to get a stoppage in play here, as it's going to be interference on Potomac. And the Stars will go to the power play with 15:31 left to go in the second. We'll get your shots on goal right here as Potomac up to 32. The Stars at 14, but looking to increase that total. And more importantly for the Stars, looking to increase the total just above that on the in-arena scoreboard. Try and turn that 3 into a 4. And it's Bergman at the faceoff dot. Bouncing puck kicked farther by the Stars, and then a nice zone keep there by Murphy. Murphy will skate this in just a bit deeper. Gitman on the puck, sends it toward the slot. Deflection carried just wide by Kocher. Now Bolonic on the puck, working that up toward Murphy. Murphy there, settles the puck down, fires in. There's a screen in front, a nice save by the Potomac netminder. Comes back to Murphy. Murphy walks the blue line momentarily, but it's Potomac coming the other way in a shorthanded breakaway. Murphy gets back in a hurry, gets stick on puck, cuts out the threat, and now the Stars look to curl with it back on the near side of the ice. Stars have it there through Murphy. Murphy gains the line. He's going to dump in wide of the cage as the Stars try to set up shop in the offensive zone. It's Kocher who blows a tire, pops right back up. That ice is rough on that side of the ice, and so it will be Murphy tracking back to his own zone. 1:06 left to go on the man advantage for the Stars. Murphy goes around a man in the neutral zone, looks to set up the zone break-in, tries to find Gitman, who settles that puck down and dumps on in. It's Gitman working that puck to the far side of the ice, and it's tapped farther there by Potomac, who now have a one-on-one with Murphy, far side of the ice there. It's the Patriots. They fire in. Murphy nearly takes his man out. Good thing he didn't, as his man had just dodged, would have gone for a tripping, and so onward we play with 37 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Puck on the near side of the ice. Stars trying to tap it farther. It'll be Bolonic settling it down, working it across the ice. Firing it in there was Bergman, and Potomac goes behind their own net to pick it up as the Stars make a change. It's Kocher forcing his man into an early pass. Coronati trying to feather a pass past the man out there, but it's O'Day who picks up that loose puck. 13 seconds left to go on the power play for the Stars. O'Day all the way in, deep into the offensive zone, turns with the puck, works it all the way up to the near point. Coronati walks the blue line now. Coronati on the puck. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now at Hatfield, it's O'Day, top of the slot. Able to jab it farther toward Coronati, who settles the puck down and finds Russo deep in the zone. Russo tries to work it back up the boards. It hits a stick. Potomac will come away with it as Russo goes back to the forecheck. Potomac behind their own net. They're going to try the far side of the ice. O'Connor out there for support. Connor pushes his man into the boards. He's able to jam up the play on the far side of the ice. Potomac looks to take over once again at their own blue line. They'll try the near side this time, will Potomac, and they'll pour into the offensive end. Potomac there fires it across to the slot as that bouncing puck comes across, and it sits. Looks like Speaker had made one save as the Potomac man couldn't fire it in. Speaker able to get across. That hits a body in front, never makes it through, and it was just chaos in the low slot there in the defensive zone for the Stars. But again, they live to fight another day. Onward we play. It's now Potomac coming all the way across the blue line in their own zone, pushed wide by Fauci on an aggressive forecheck. Absolutely all over his man in that offensive zone was Fauci. It's now Viscoso working that puck over toward O'Day, who looks to reverse it just a bit deeper in the zone to awaiting Viscoso. It hits a couple of skates, and now the puck will find Fauci's stick. It's Fauci coming all the way with the puck across the red line, trying to dump in and hit a body. Potomac will come right back with it. In the neutral zone comes Potomac. They try to fire in. That one's just going to be sticked aside by Speaker. And it will be the Patriots coming right back with the puck, but the Stars in the way. And so now it's Fauci trying to pour forward with that puck as it sits in the neutral zone. Fauci upended there as the Patriots just send it right back the other way. Viscoso tracks back for that puck. He's going to come back strong side of the ice, finds Fauci, who taps it farther to wash the icing. And we tick toward 11.5 minutes left to go in this one. Looks like Potomac will jab that all the way down for an icing. And so we'll get a stoppage in play with 11:26 remaining. As you can see, double on your screen there. Shots 34 to 15 in Potomac's favor. Goals 7 to 3 in favor of the team in white, and so it'll be Bolognic at the dot. Bolognic clean win, back on up, and it was Murphy firing in. That one was deflected high of the cage. Potomac looks to emerge with the puck. Polyakov has it, and he shoots it off the crossbar. Boy, oh boy, Stars just that close to turning this back into a 3-goal game. It was Polyakov with the laser, and it goes off the crossbar. And so it's going to be an offensive zone draw for the Stars. It's Bolognic at the dot. Scott Bergman right next to him. As the puck comes up to Murphy, it's fired in and saved nicely this time by the Patriots netminder. So just a shot on goal there for the Stars. But a nice save by Potomac. It's Bolognic again at the dot. Another clean win. This one's going to go all the way up to Murphy. Murphy fires that one in, and it's going to be gloved down once again by the Potomac netminder. So another shot on goal for the Stars and another offensive zone draw upcoming. Well, this one's going to be at the far circle. Stars won't make a change, but Potomac does. And this one will be Bolognic to try and win. Gets the puck back from the far half wall, but the Patriots in a 2-on-2 will emerge with the puck. They throw that toward the slot, but Ramos settles that puck down behind his own net. Puck rolls out in front, and nobody home for Potomac to jab it home. And so that puck sits again at the far side of the ice. Stars able to emerge with it after getting that puck up and out. And it's Potomac settling that puck down, sending it over toward the corner. Polyakov nearly has it. Pinching in was Murphy as that puck goes off a body, and we'll see. Looks like a hand pass. And so this one's going to come outside of the zone. Murphy disagrees with the call, but it's going to be a drop in the neutral zone for the Stars. And so 10.5 remaining to go in this game. Shots 34 to 16 on the board in the arena. Get ours updated here very soon. But onward we play right now. All right, there's an offside on the Stars. We'll let the clock tick on down to agree with the one in the rink. And shots officially 34 to 16. There we go on your board. This will be a Russo faceoff in the neutral zone. One forward. Adamek tries to jab it farther there. Two Potomac men, though, able to come away with the puck. They try to dance and split the Stars men, unable to do so. And now Coronati taps it farther for Adamek. Adamek gets on the puck, able to carry it into the offensive zone, tries to tap it farther. Good stick in the way there by the Patriots. Jams up the play, and so Viscoso tracks back in the neutral zone and finds Coronati. Coronati on up for Russo. Russo on the puck, kicks it to himself, tries to go past a man, but Potomac emerges with it. It's Potomac 1-on-3 in the offensive zone. Potomac stops, turns, tries to work it up to the near point. Dancing in, though, is Briscoe. Try and get that puck out of the zone. It's the Stars now at the end boards through Viscoso on the puck, and they work it on up toward Adamek, who taps it farther. Potomac will have to track back for it. Point-to-point pass narrowly avoids the stick of Adamek, and that rolling puck's going to come all the way down. Viscoso has to hurry to get to this puck. He does. Barely gets to it first, but he does just enough to cut out the threat. Now sent in on Speaker, who's got it under the leg pad. Thought he was kicking that puck out. Instead, it's a shot on goal, but nothing more. And so, shots now 35 to 17 officially in the rink, and so the scoreboard shows the same. And it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars upcoming. The Stars winning that forward, but not out. Puck sits at the near point, and then it's sent wide, so Potomac will have to settle that puck on down. They do at the blue line. It's sent farther. Look out in the slot. Hits the side of the cage on the turnaround shot. And so this will be the Stars trying to work this puck up and out of the zone. Not there just yet. It's the Stars seeing that puck in the near corner now. The near half wall does come out of the zone this time. Potomac resets. Send it across the ice. Schaefer's going to be first to this rolling puck. And he'll stop and survey his options. That puck ends up deflected out of play with 8:38 left to go. It will be a neutral zone faceoff. And Speaker trying to get a little equipment help here as his toe tie had got caught under his skates for a goalie. Makes it very hard to move around when your skate blade doesn't glide on the ice because your leg pad toe tie is under it. So just a short goalie equipment delay here. As the leg pad equipment for Speaker gets adjusted. Well, it gives us time to remind you, if you haven't heard us the 10 other times we've said it, game tomorrow, 8:40 p.m. against Snyder Hockey. The Stars back in action. And then on Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m., right here on Midnight Sports, the Stars take on the Southwestchester Blackhawks. We'll have all the coverage for you, subject to carrier restrictions. And it's Potomac taking that face-off puck all the way back into their zone, harassed there by O'Connor. Potomac throws it out, but only so far as Schaefer. O'Day had gotten in the way of the breakout. Schaefer had taken over, Schulman had taken over, should say. And now the Stars, through Schulman, trying to work that out toward the net front. Gitman on the near side of the ice. Swipes it just a bit farther there. Bouncing puck to the corner. Potomac controls all the way up to the point. It was O'Day who had kept puck at the blue line. It ended up rolling just in front of the camera well. And now Gitman works it farther. Gets handcuffed by the stick lift. Able to keep his skates. No arm raised there for a trip. Onward we go as Potomac pours forward. It's a mini break into the slot. Comes Potomac. Speaker able to save that breakaway. And he throws that big glove out. Finds the puck in it as he had gotten down in a hurry. And so that's a shot on goal for Potomac, but nothing more, as this remains a 7-3 hockey game on a broken play for the Patriots. Well, this will be Russo, far circle. Backhand, Russo wins it to himself and throws it up and out of the zone. And now it's Kocher working that just a bit farther. Fauci on the forecheck. That puck's thrown all the way back in the other direction. And first to it will be the Stars. It's Murphy on up for Kocher. Kocher on the puck. Crosses his own blue line. That one hits a shin guard. Russo nearly settles that rolling puck down. He does toward Fauci, who's got 3 Potomac men around him. But Russo able to get that puck again and dump on in. It's Potomac picking that puck up behind their net. Russo on the forecheck takes the puck off his man, and then it's thrown all the way to the near side of the ice by a couple of frantic sticks from Potomac. Back toward Fauci. Backhander on net, swiped aside. This will be Potomac trying the far side of the ice to get this puck up and out. This puck's going to roll all the way in, wide of Speaker, and it looks like we're going to play on here. Now a puck worked up to the logo. Potomac takes over there. Oh, a huge hit there by Ramos. Absolutely buries a man at the blue line. And they've done everything but play the funeral dirge right now as the Stars look to bring that puck up and out of their zone. Ramos gains the puck, and he takes a little what for after the big hit at the blue line, but he's able to dump that in deep. Balonic on the forecheck. He's got 3 Patriots there as Potomac looks to break out once again. Well, it is Murphy dumping that puck in. It's a Potomac man, and the Patriots will come back the other way. Now touched up farther by Murphy on up and eventually finds Balonic, who breaks into the zone, but just a bit offside. And so this will be a face-off in the neutral zone. Of course, everybody here at Midnight Sports and in hockey generally enjoys a big hit, but importantly, all the players need to stay safe, and they have so far. Everyone's gotten right back up and stayed healthy for both teams. That, of course, is paramount. In any event, it is Potomac working that puck up and out of their zone into the neutral zone, now into the offensive zone. Potomac trying to curl there. They shoot in. Speaker sticks that aside. Bouncing puck comes to a Potomac man up at the point. Potomac fires in once again. That one hits a body. Still Potomac. They fire that one into Speaker. He had covered it up. And then the whistle goes for a cross-checking penalty on the Stars. And so we get a stoppage in play here with 5:40 left to go in this game. Stars are going to go to the penalty box. This one will be Viscoso for cross-checking with just 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Stars will have to try their luck shorthanded to close the gap in this one. Puck's dropped. Russo wins it over to the corner, and the Stars able to clear the zone. Puck goes all the way down, though, for an icing. So with 5:35, just 5 seconds gone on the man advantage, we will do it all over again here at Hatfield Ice. Russo again at the dot. Puck one up to the near point, now all the way across to the slot. Top of the near circle, fired in wide of the cage. Atomic will pick up that puck and send it all the way out of the zone. That diagonal zone clearance worked well for the Stars because the puck didn't go for an icing. It's now a pass that connects in the neutral zone, but only so far as Murphy, who flicks this up again, looking for Russo. It'll be Russo on the forecheck on the penalty kill with 1:27 remaining to go on the man advantage for Potomac. Potomac fires that up to the blue line. Now all the way across center ice. Potomac in the high slot in the offensive zone. Atomic able to get his stick in the way of that bouncing puck. And Potomac fires that high and wide of the cage. Potomac again in front, nearly with the puck on their stick, but the Stars get in the way of it. Potomac keeps the zone all the way back across to the high slot. It's Atomic all over his man there. Tries to dump him into the Stars bench. Nearly does. Murphy sends that puck over toward the half wall. It's Potomac jostling in front of the net once again, firing in wide of the cage. That puck's loose on the near side, and the Patriots take over there. Patriots work it up to the point, then back down low. Patriots toward the slot once again. This time a Stars stick. Again, Atomic able to get in the way of that one as Potomac leans on the puck in the far corner. 33 seconds left to go in the man advantage as the bouncing puck will find Russo. Russo's going to leave the zone with it. Russo all the way through the neutral zone. He taps it farther there. That's going to be sticked aside by the Potomac man. Forward, looking for a quick up were the Patriots, but it's the Stars through O'Day creeping right back into the offensive end. Puck sits at the far corner. Potomac has it there. They try to work it over to the far side of the ice once again. They do. They've got a little time and space with just 5 seconds left to go. That bouncing puck comes all the way into the offensive end. O'Day's going to be there first, and he takes over as we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. O'Day on the puck, near side of the ice. He jabs it up toward the Potomac man right there at the red line, but the Patriots pour right back in. They fire that wide of the cage. They're going to come around to the near side and take up some time in the offensive zone as they make a change. It's Potomac trying to work that down to the low slot. Briscoe works that up past the blue line. Potomac will have to reset in the neutral zone. It's Fauci now on the forecheck as Potomac will try the far side of the ice. Shots 38-17 right now in Potomac's favor. O'Day takes over with the puck on his stick, works it up to the near point. Fauci fires that into the neutral zone, and the Patriots take over at their own blue line. Getting in the way of that zone breakout was Briscoe, who gets upended for his trouble, able to dump it into the offensive zone, but without possession. It's O'Day keeping the zone and racking that puck farther. Now Potomac tries the far side of the ice. They chip it up, but not past Schaefer. A good zone keep by the D-man, far side of the ice. This bouncing puck will eventually leave as the Stars had to creep all the way in the zone, but getting back was Schaefer to go point to point for O'Day. Now Briscoe takes over. He enters the offensive zone. Briscoe on the puck all the way to the near side. Ridden into the wall there, but it's Fauci. It's Gitman leaning on his man. Comes away with the puck. A nice play by Gitman, who then is sent into the end boards. And Potomac will take over once again. It's O'Day getting in front of that puck to cut out the breakaway. And he takes a hit to the back for his trouble. Potomac at their own blue line. They'll go point to point with a man fresh off the bench. Now O'Day had crept forward, I should say, as Potomac tries to set up shop in the offensive zone. Gitman on the puck at the end boards. He'll tap it farther. Bodies a man there, and it's O'Day working it over toward Kotcher. Kotcher on the puck. He'll curl with it at the end boards on the forehand and skate it up to the far circle and now out of the zone. Kotcher takes over once again, tries to tap it past a man. Potomac on the puck, and the hitting just continues to pick up out there. And now it's Kotcher on the forecheck. Nearly stick lifts his man, but Potomac will reverse that puck and head out of their zone. It's Potomac, and leaning into his man was Viscoso. Onward we play. Kotcher able to tap that all the way into the offensive zone. Just 75 seconds left to go as O'Connor was in on the forecheck. Takes the puck off his man. He shoots just wide of the cage. Oh, no real estate there for O'Connor, who had done all the hard work, but couldn't get that puck up and over the netminder because there just wasn't enough room. Now Potomac comes in, and Speaker will make the save there. We'll get a stoppage in play with 57 seconds remaining in this hockey game. It'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, Stars at the circle. It was Bolognic winning that back. And now it's Polyakov trying to get that puck up and out of the zone. And swing shot goes high of the cage. Coronati able to guide it to the end boards. And now Bolognic in for support. It's Potomac with 41 seconds left to go. There's going to be a penalty called here. We'll see who it's on as the players continue to jostle in the near defensive corner of the Stars. And being sent off the ice here is Viscoso, as there's just some conversation between the players on the ice. Viscoso gets the full escort on over to the box as the officials discuss what's going to go on the paperwork on the far side of the ice. Just 38.2 seconds remaining in this one. Shots 40-17 right now. And we'll see what the gesture here is from the official on the ice. Looks like it's a roughing call, as they're sending Viscoso, it looks like, to the locker room. And now an explanation being given to the Stars bench. Netting, of course, protecting the spectators, prevents us from zooming in any farther. We'll see what Coach Mastronardi got as an explanation. Calls the official back over as Viscoso will leave the ice. And the Stars try to figure out exactly what happened. There's a 5-minute penalty put on the board. So the Stars will be down a man for the last 38.2 of this one, and we'll have to check in after the game to get the full status report from the game sheet and the scorer's booth, and we'll try and update you before tomorrow's game right here on Midnight Sports, 8:40 p.m. It's the Stars, and it's Snyder Hockey. Puck's dropped, and the Stars able to fire that all the way up and out. Icing waved here as the puck took a deflection, but also just good clock management, of course, by the officials who want to see this game come to its conclusion. It's now Potomac all the way toward the offensive zone, but it was Fauci on the nice back check who had jammed up the opportunity. And now some jousting by the remaining players on the ice, and we'll get a stoppage here as just a little bit of a conversation between Ramos, the captain, and the Potomac forward on the ice. And Speaker comes out of his net to talk to the captain, try and calm him down a little bit here as a Potomac man. Looks like we'll take the skate on over to the penalty box, as will Fauci, and it looks like they're just going to take one from each side to try and cool things off with 10.6 seconds remaining in this EJEPL showcase game numero dos. Should still be 5-on-4 hockey with the coincidental minors. Still 4:33 left to go on the Potomac power play. Stars try to get that puck up and out of the zone. It's now Potomac with 7 seconds left. They want one more goal here, and they're pushed deeper by Ramos. Puck comes up to the points, deflected wide at a cage, and that'll do it. Here from Hatfield, we've gone final. It's the Potomac Patriots 7, the New York Stars 3. Hope to see you again tomorrow night right here on Midnight Sports when the Stars are in action against Snyder Hockey. Until then, stay safe.